Now, we had a caller today ask about Best Buy. And for a lot of people, they might think it's a boring business. It's a business that is old and tired. But if you look at the numbers, it's anything but. Now, this is a name we've owned for clients for a long time. This question, the person that asked this question had owned it for a long time as well. Want to know if he should take profits on it. And the reality here is that it's a great business. 42% return on equity. Anything in the mid-teens or higher is pretty good. It's at 42. Very strong. Very little debt. Free cash flow of $1 billion, which puts that at a free cash flow yield right around 5%. What's it doing with that cash flow? Well, it's buying back shares and it's paying a dividend of 4%. So on the surface here, the business is very good. And it's also in the slice of type of business that there's not a lot of competition anymore. I go look at cigarette companies, one of the best performers through the 70s and 80s and 90s and early aughts. Why? Because nobody was going to start a new cigarette company because of just dynamics of governance and regulation and sentiment from the public. And I see the same thing happening here in this space. Nobody wants to get into electronic retail. Why? Because, Amazon's eating your lunch. You can just go order on Amazon. And so Best Buy, after Circuit City went bankrupt, around the financial crisis, kind of the only game in town of the major big box electronic retailers. Pick a Geek Squad if you want your TV hung or your computer fixed. It's kind of the go-to place for that. They can kind of charge whatever they want. So it's just a great business. Yeah, it's not as good as it was in 2021 when everyone and their mother was buying a new TV or computer because they were stuck at home. But it's still a great business. And so, may not be exciting, may not be the names that are lighting up the scoreboard over the short term, going up 50, 60%, but it's just a very quality, consistent business with a good balance sheet, good cash flows, and a nice dividend.